What's up, y'all? In this video, I'm gonna show y'all how I build an email list basically for free. I know a lot of people say for free and it's not really for free, but the way I show you is for free. Do what you want with the information. What I do with it is I set up email campaigns and I send it out to a few local businesses. I'm gonna show y'all how to build a list of different businesses in your area or whatever area you work in. I think is regardless of industry. I'm in the printing industry, but I feel like you can use it for a lot of different industries. I won't get into those industries, but if you offer a service, I think this will really help you. So just follow along. Hopefully it does. If it does, do what YouTube wants you to do. You know, I'm not gonna beg. I'm not gonna beg. But if you like what you see, like, subscribe, tell your friends, use the information. And I'm curious to know how you guys use the information. So just let me know and let's get into the video. So for this, you want to, you don't have to, but you can sign up for your county's library system. Mine is called Camden County Library System. I'm in Jersey, so that's what ours is called. And somewhere on there, you're going to find like a subscription database. You want something along those lines, saying something about a database. Now you can either go through your library or you can go through here. I'm already signed in, but I'm signed in through my library. It was free. I don't know if Reference USA actually charges to get their services. I believe they do, but it's possible that they don't. But if you can get it for free through your library, no need to find out. Just go to your library. Library cards are free, right? So just go through there. And you want to find something along the line of business. So if I scroll down, I have Reference USA right here. Boom. So when I click that, it takes me here. It takes me to the home page, but I'm already signed in, so it took me to my dashboard. So if we have this, I'm going to go to build a list. Okay, so from build a list, we have 18 million businesses. That might be throughout the United States because this is Reference USA, right? So that might be throughout the USA. Anyway, we're going to go through verified businesses, and then we're going to go on the advanced search part. And we're just going to like really bust this down so we could get a smaller list, because who's going through 18 million? All right. Anyway, so let's bust this down. I'm going to do it by county. Like I said, I'm in Camden County. As you can see, there's a bunch of, states here. But I'm going to go to Jersey and I'm going to go to Camden County. Boom. Let's select that. All right. Back to the advanced search. And you can even narrow it down even more depending on your industry. If you're in a certain type of industry and you want to narrow it down, go ahead. But this is what I do. So I'm going to go business phone. I'm going to click number of employees. My target market is small businesses. I like small businesses because small businesses usually support small businesses. A bigger business with like, let's say 20 to 49 employees, they probably use places like Signorama and just bigger companies. So I'm not really targeting them because, one, I can't really compete with their price. And I probably don't have the resources to really serve them the best I would want to. Because they may need extravagant signs that I personally can't do. So yeah, I'm going to go with 1 to 4 employees. As far as ownership, you can check some of these based on your industry. Again, this is very subjective. This is just what I use. So you can bust it down here, but I won't check any of these because it just doesn't matter to me. But what I do check is I want to make sure they have a web address. I want to make sure they got like a Facebook, something. Where y'all at? I want to see where y'all at. And then I'm going to omit ATM and kiosk. So let's go back over here. We got the county we want to work in. And I'm going to do only businesses with a valid phone number. Again, number of employees, 1 to 4, because I want small businesses. And I only want companies with a website. If you got a website, you might be legit. Anyway, you can check Facebook or you cannot check Facebook. Either way, they're going to pop up because they have a web address. So if you want to narrow it down like smaller, you can check Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, depending on your industry, or you can leave it open and, it'll give us an option whether they have social links or not. But one thing we do know is that they have a web address. And then we're going to exclude ATMs and kiosks. For my industry, I don't want to work with them. Anyway, let's update that count. So from 18 million, we down to 6,000. I feel like I can get that a little bit lower. Let's actually check the Facebook mark. Let's check the Facebook mark. And then let's update the count. That should get smaller. Now we got 2,000. So let's view the results. All right, so what you see in here is all of the businesses that we just filtered out, right? Now up here, you'll see 194 with email addresses. If you click that, it's just going to tell you that you have to pay for the actual email address. Now, this is where the work comes in. And again, it's not even a lot of work, y'all. It's an hour of your time. If you don't got an hour to give, listen, it's an hour of your time. Anyway, let's bust this down a little bit more. So we see all of this, and this is based off my industry. You can do it based on your industry. I'm going to click charts. I want to see who in here. Let's see what type of businesses is in here. Boom. So everything was populated. As you'll see here, we got physicians, surgeons, restaurants, churches, attorneys, insurance, dentists, auto repair, boom, boom, boom. In my industry, I could go for the physicians and surgeons, but why? Me personally, why? I want people with storefronts. I want to put a decal on your door saying your business hours, things like that. Physicians and surgeons need that stuff, but it's usually other people handling it. Again, we're working with small businesses, so you're most likely talking to the owner, right? I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times you're going to be talking to the owner. So we got restaurants. I like restaurants. Why? Because they're a restaurant. They have windows. They have employees that need t-shirts. They need stickers. They need business cards, stuff like that. So yeah, I would target them, right? All right. So now we see all of these, but to make the video short, we're going to go to restaurants. Boom. Once I click that, it's going to give me a list of restaurants. We see the list of restaurants, right? So here's the list of restaurants. They say it's 99 of them, which is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, our list has 2,000 people in there. If you want to hit up 2,000 people, go ahead. I'm sure something will come from it, right? But I like this list of 99 people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export all of this. So the first thing you want to do is make sure all of these are checked. There's only 25 records on the first page. Let's go to the second page. Let's make sure that's checked. 50 records are checked. Make sure that's checked. 75. And we got all 99 records checked. Now what you could do from here is save it just in case you want to keep track of all of the things that all of the businesses you've pulled. But what we're going to do is we're going to download it. So when you go to download, what I want to do is my commas and I want to do custom. I want to pick and choose what I want on my Excel sheet, right? I want to pick and choose what I want on my Excel sheet. So I am going to take off parent company. Does their first and last name matter? Depends. Again, by industry. To me, it doesn't. So let's take that off. Legal name, not really interested. But right now we're selecting the fields that we want in our Excel spreadsheet. So right now I have company name, address, city, state, zip code, record type, phone number. I don't think you can move these around based on how they matter to you. You don't have to. But let's go through all of the options that we have and just see what matters in your industry. These don't matter to me. Carrier route doesn't matter. I want their website. I do want website to go here. Company description. These are just codes. They may matter to you, but they don't technically matter to me because I already broke them down for restaurants. So I'm expecting to see mostly restaurants. Sometimes you may get different businesses in there. Like I had Nordstrom come up in a restaurant one, but it probably was connecting to their restaurant, like cafe, like it's a cafe in Nordstrom. So I think it was connecting to that. I just simply took them out. What else is in here? Type business. This is their opening hours. Like it's so many ways you can break it down. Executive name, that's like the owner name or the chairman name. It doesn't matter because we're not looking for him or her. What's we got in here? Accounting, computer, legal, office expense, payroll, one, mailing. I want their Facebook and possibly their LinkedIn. Possibly their LinkedIn. Nothing else matters to me. So like, let's download the records. And I like to use Google Sheets. I don't have Excel because I'm not paying for it. So I like Google Sheets. It saves everything as you go. So that's the best part about it. So let's start a blank spreadsheet. Let's import that list we just downloaded. Let's import that list we just downloaded. This is the newest one. Import. This is our list, y'all. This is our list. So a few precautions that I take when I first open a spreadsheet, I always freeze the top row just in case I want to, organize it a certain way. At least I know like the title won't be in the middle of stuff. But this is what we have. Another thing I do is I go here just so everything is perfect. I text wrap it, boom. Now I can see like where the Facebook and the LinkedIn, come apart. But this is our list. So I'm gonna show y'all how I go through this, and this is in real time, and this is how fast it really does happen. Like it's not even an exaggeration. So I'm gonna always go here, like I'll go here first, and then I'll insert a column to the right for emails. That way when it's time to export it, boom, boom, boom. So let's go to their Facebook, boom. We see they're active. The email's sitting right here, y'all. It's sitting right here. Why would you pay somebody for this? It takes, what was that? It wasn't even 5 seconds. Go here, the email's here. We see that they're active. Not the most active, but they're active, right? The emails are usually sitting right here, y'all. It's not even gonna take me an hour to do this. Like Amy's, this is a chain restaurant, but I'm gonna still put her on there. I'm gonna still put her on there because I don't know who's checking their stuff. It could be a corporate person. It could be Amy. It doesn't matter. I will put her on my list. I already did most of these, so I'm not gonna add it, but I kind of want to find one where, like, here's one. They don't have anything on their Facebook, but this is their website. Now you can either scroll down and they might have their actual Facebook down here, but you can cold call them. If they have a contact form, you can do something along the lines of contact form. So when it's time to get in contact with those people, you know, like I have to exclude them and I actually have to make a phone call. And then you build your own little color code system and we're just gonna keep going. I don't know if they had a contact form, but if they did, that's what I would do. Oh, and another thing, I don't want to forget, these might possibly be your customers. So you want to make sure you have a Facebook page, not your personal page, your business Facebook page. If you have a business Facebook page, just like their page. That's the first introduction, right? That way, when they see that email, they're going to be like, oh, this person don't play no games. I'm gonna unlike them specifically, because their post is 2 years old. They got something in March. So maybe I might add them. Let's add them. Let's add them. They're not that active, but they're clearly in business. Then you might find, like I said, some people who just don't have email addresses, but they do have a website, you know. Contact, let's see what they're saying. They got a contact form, so that's another one where you might, you know, put contact form and do what you gotta do. But that's all it is. That's all it is. You do this for an hour, you'll probably be done. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. All the info is there. Like, let's not overcomplicate this stuff, y'all. What are you doing? We want to like these pages, y'all. This is our first introduction to them. We want to like them. So when we hit them up and they see us in their email, they're going to be like, I think I saw them on Facebook. But it's likely that they didn't. However, the only thing that matters is that you keep taking shots. One of them hoes going to land. One of them hoes going to land. And that's all this is taking a bunch of shots. This is 100 shots. This is 100, based on the spreadsheet we just built, this is 100 shots you're taking from the line. One of them hoes gonna land. You're gonna either make contact, they gonna ask you about, you know, your pricing and stuff like that. And I do want to make it clear. Make sure you got your back end set up. as far as like your website. Make sure you got a website. Make sure you just have things that you can actually show them. Hey, I'm a legitimate business, you know, and I'm ready to work with you. So that's all I got for y'all. I hope this is helpful. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. I ain't begging, but do what y'all do. Peace.